Okay, hi everybody. Happy whatever today is. You know me, I can never keep track of my days. I wanted to get on here and do something a little special today. I know I'm always coming on social media and talking about my business and my products and me, but this time I want to feature somebody that's very special to me. Her name is Kathy. She works the business with me. We're on the same team. And if it wasn't for Monat, we wouldn't even know each other, which is one of the most amazing things about my what I do for a living is I get to meet new people through my business and people that I love working with. So I am going to put her on. She lives in Ohio. I'm in California. She's in Ohio. We still work the business together. Technology allows us to do that. So we work very closely together. Her name is Kathy Mullen. And I am going to bring her on and just kind of let her talk about her experiences with Monat, the business and the products, because we all have different experiences and we all bring something special and unique to the table. And I am very proud of her because she works her business regularly. She keeps it growing. She takes such good care of her customers. And so I'm gonna kind of let you into her world a little bit to see how she does all of this. So I'm gonna bring her on. And the first question, Kathy, I'm gonna ask you is, first, I want you to tell us how you found Monat in the very beginning, in the first place. And once you discovered it, why did you decide to join the company?
Thanks, Paula. I first heard about Monat through a friend of my daughter's in Connecticut. So this is how it's going across the country. But she was posting pictures of her hair loss and how it was starting to come back. She was very frustrated, losing hair by the handsful and wearing wigs and having tests, and could find nothing until she got online and found Paula through Monat. And she piqued my interest. So I messaged her one day and I said, "What is this Monat you're talking about?" And this was about 4.5 years ago. And I was meeting my daughters in Florida for a mother-daughter vacation, and she said, "Oh, I'll just send samples with Nicole and you can try it." Well, okay, samples are okay. I didn't even get them right away from Nicole. I waited a few days, but that didn't stop me from researching. I got online because I am very interested in home-based businesses. I've been in 6 other ones. They didn't really work for me. So I thought, well, I'm going to check this one out because it sounds kind of new. Maybe this is something that'll work. So before I even tried the sample, I was researching, and I found out in Ohio, we weren't very active. There weren't a lot of people doing Monat. In fact, I don't even think we came up on the charts, but I did find out there were other people doing it. So I contacted my husband back at home and I said, "Check this company out. I'm kind of interested in doing this business, but while I'm here with the girls, you check it out and then we'll compare notes when I get home." So I tried a sample once. I was impressed. I didn't notice a big difference. So it wasn't necessarily the product that got my attention. It was the demographics. It was, does this company pay their bills? What's their compensation plan? Do I carry inventory? Do I have to have parties and deliver products? And I don't. So that really appealed to me. And by the time I got home from that little vacation, my husband said, "You have to do this. You have to sign up. You have to buy the biggest product pack they have because you're going to make this work and you're going to make some money with this company." So I listened and I did, and I'm so glad I did. And meeting up with Sarah and Paula, it has just enriched my life so much. I've learned so much from them and from the company. And that's how I got into it. I was kind of looking for something because when I retired, 2 months before I retired, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So I decided maybe I'm not going to work for a while. And I always knew I was going to do something after retired, and I wanted to do something fun. But that whole year after retirement, I was in treatment. And then about 6 months after my last treatment, I was introduced to Monat. So that's why I'm here.
I think it's so interesting about your husband because you had tried other companies before, which we all have in the past. Sometimes it takes a while to land on the one that you know is right for you. And I think most husbands in that set of circumstances might say, oh, you're not doing another.
And he did. He did tell me that.
Oh, he did.
Yes, he said, don't you bring one more business back into this house. It's stressing you out. Because I had quotas to meet. I was delivering products. It was not good, you know. So he said, I don't want you doing this. And I was shocked after he researched it and decided this was going to be a fit for us, because he helps me with it too. He's a vital part of my business.
Yeah, I bet you were surprised. You're like, oh, really? You want me to do this? So that said a lot to you, I'm sure.
Right. And then when I said what size product pack, because they had several, I think they had 3 at the time. He said, get the biggest. You have to do it. You're going to make it back. And I did. I made that money back in a short amount of time. So
yeah, he's a smart person. He could see the potential and the vision here.
Right.
So, and it's really important to have the support of your spouse too. That makes it a lot, makes it work better, and you feel better about doing it.
Right.
Kathy, can you talk a little bit about the actual products, your experience with the products, you know, why you were very interested in them and why you felt like they'd be something that you'd be able to promote?
While knowing that they were plant-based and had no harmful chemicals was very important to me, because having cancer and being with another company, I did learn that anything you put on your skin is absorbed in 26 seconds into your bloodstream. So I've always been careful with my skin, but I wasn't so much about my hair, because I didn't even think about my scalp being skin, or you know, that there would be products that would help that. But that appealed to me. And then using them, I don't need to shampoo every day. That amazed me, because I was shampooing to get all the gunk off every single day and putting more gunk back on it, and obviously clogging my pores. But when I got my baby hair back after chemo treatment, I knew I had to take care of it. And I would stand in the store and look at those shelves and go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which one's going to work, you know? And I struggled with that. But when I started with Monat, and I knew I was going to need some volume, I was going to need something non-toxic, I started with the volume system, and I love it. It is one of the best products I've used. It gives me some oomph in my hair. But then the styling products, because I always wear my hair short, little spiky. It's getting a little long now, but I try to wear it kind of messy. So it took me a little bit to figure out a formula for me to use, but they all are awesome. They don't cause any buildup. I can shampoo every other day. Sometimes I go 3 days, and I just dampen my hair a little bit and scrunch, and off I go. So, and then when we introduced the skincare, that was right up my alley too. So I use all the skincare. It's the same principle: no harmful chemicals, no animal byproducts, no. It just fits. Then they added the wellness products, and I'm like, okay, you had me at shampoo, but now I think you've got me at wellness products too. So the pre-probiotics and the collagen key and the immune system, the immune support, and the protein drink. And I have a gag reflux. I have a hard time with that. But our protein drink is just, it's like drinking a milkshake. And it is so good. And I only added just a little bit of berries to it, and then I'm good to go. So that's
all-
why I'm sold.
I love all of that because it's so easy to tell other people about products that you know are safe, non-toxic, effective. You can feel very good about telling other potential people about our product. And the fact that you love them, it's really easy and fun to share something that you love, which people do all the time, right? They share about their favorite movies or, you know, favorite new laundry detergent or whatever it is.
No, right. Or restaurant or, yeah.
It really easy. And gosh, the big extensive amount of customers that you've acquired throughout your 4.5 years, I think it is. Incredible. I mean, I see you grow it all the time, and I have to smile too, because you tell me I can't stop talking about it. So one of my favorite things is you were in the hospital for a few days for something, and you had signed up one of the nurses. Can you talk about how you grow your customer base and how you do that?
Well, I look for opportunity. If someone compliments me on my hair, I'll say, and I still say it's chemo hair because it's the hair I got back after chemo. So I say it's chemo hair, and I found an organic plant-based product that I use that's safe, and they're like, oh, what is that? Or we were shopping one day and I was buying Dave some clothes, and I found a shirt, and I said, oh, let's get that shirt too. And he goes, really? And the clerk heard me. I said, well, I got my bonus check. Yes, we'll get that too. And she goes, bonus check? Where'd you get a bonus check for? So another opening. I just look for opportunity. And then it's so easy to share when you're sold on something and you know it works, and you're confident that you're not going to introduce any harmful products to anybody. If I'm not using it, I'm not going to recommend it. You know, that's just bad practice. But and then I follow up with my customers. A lot of times I get referrals. What do you know, they ask my customers, what are you using? Who sells it? Or I get a message, so-and-so told me about you. Can you help me out? And another thing I do is we've joined several networking meetings and or groups. And Dave also goes to those because he has a band. So here we are again. We support each other in both of our businesses. But these networking groups have been amazing. I even have picked up a couple male customers. I've got several gals that signed up doing it. I got a market partner through a networking group. So I do have the gift of gab. I've never met a stranger. And gals I went to high school with would be shocked at that because I was such an introvert. I couldn't talk to anybody. But when you know who you are, you know where you're going, and you've got a good product, it's so easy to talk about it.
And your growth of your business shows that. It proves that you're just really excited about what you have to offer people. You have something that can make them feel better about themselves or just feel better with the wellness products. So you do such a great job. Is there anything you'd like to say in closing? Like, would you recommend this business opportunity to people that are maybe looking at this?
Absolutely. You know, when I worked in the corporate world, I used to probably irritate my bosses because I had a mantra that was, I wish I could stay home and make more money. And with this business, you can. You don't have to sit behind that chair and make your bosses richer, make your company richer. You can take time off when you want. You can, if your kids are sick, you've got this to back you up. if you're a hairstylist, you don't make money if you're not behind the chair. This business, you can. So I highly recommend it for whatever you're looking for. If it's community, financial freedom, time freedom, it's a business that works, and there's never any pressure. I really appreciate that. I used to get calls the last day of the month. Who can you call to get your orders? Who can meet your quota? Who can you irritate, basically? And I don't have that with this. And I think my customers appreciate it, and that's why I get repeat business. I'm a problem solver. If they have issues with their hair and maybe didn't order the right product, we can work and get the right formula for them. And our hair quiz is amazing to get customers started, because then it gives us a base to work on. So if I can do it, anybody can.
You know,
Honestly.
that's so wise when you say anybody can, because especially in this day and age, I think people are really looking for something they can do from home. And that could be anybody, any age. Well, you have to be 18, but single moms that don't want, that need more money, more income, but don't want to leave the home to stay away from their kids even more than usual. You know, people of all ages, all backgrounds. It's just really anybody could do it if they just, you know, want to put in the work and to learn maybe some new skills. If you've never done network marketing, it's a new skill set to learn. It's not hard. It's just, it takes some consistency, and it does take some dedication and some work, but it's really up to you. And that's, you know, you mentioned you were an introvert before. A lot of people in this business are still introverts, and they do very well. So you don't have to be this bubbly person all the time either. There's different ways you can work it and make it work for yourself. So Kathy, the last thing I want to say is congratulations on your upcoming trip to Vegas. It's not the first trip you've earned in the company.
Number 3.
Your third one, exactly. So that's another thing. If people like to travel, Monat offers lots of travel. If you're into that, you know, you have to earn the trips, but if you want free travel, that's just another, there's so many perks, you know, beyond money. I mean, we all love the money, right? We're not doing this for free, obviously, but there's so much more to it. You know, like you said, time freedom, there's so many benefits, and it's something you can work around your own schedule. So Kathy, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. I love your story, and I thought it was important to get it out there and to let people in a little peek on how you do your business, and you know, why you like it so much. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Kathy, thank you so much.
We'll see you.